If you ever felt like fear is taking over your life, this video is for you. And to keep in mind, there are three things that builds, it's almost like a mindset shift. Three things that shifts your mind in a way that is, in a way, immune to fear. Because honestly, fear is everywhere. We, every time we walk with this kind of fear that something might kind of like happen, but that is probably a pessimistic worldview. But by instilling these three things in your mindset, it's almost like you will have so many doors open for you. So let me just start with a kind of like a story of how it changed me. Like there was a time, no? There was a time where we were fighting with other kids or so, and I was like, I have a couple of examples, but yeah, this is one of the examples. I was like fighting with, me and my friends were battling against some, uh, like literally fighting, like some, between other guys or so against other guys. And we were like young, still probably 14, 15 or so. Yes, we were like just fighting or so. Like, it's just like small children shit. Sorry for my long language, but yeah, small children shit. But yeah, and I was mostly the one to defend my friends. And it's as if I always, I was always the one that had the guts to defend them. Not defend myself only, but defend them mostly. And there were so many things I learned from just experiencing life up to this point. From doing things that most people are shy of, and it's as if they are scared of rejection. But as for approaching some girl, there's almost like I had, me personally, I had this thing of proving other people wrong. Because it was like, I might have my four three friends with me, which is four. Then I would show them that I approached this girl because it was as if I thought like this. Just imagine this mic I have in my hand. This is the world. Okay, this is the world. And I don't know if you can see, but wait, let me just. Okay, so this, like I just said, the mic I have now, it's almost like the world. And this tiny, tiny, tiny pebble, it's you. It's you. Now, the reason I am showing you this is because you have this entire world. You're just some kind of dust in it. So I thought to myself, why just like life is life is kind of like a risk. Why not take risks to improve in life? To have this thing of a growth mindset. Why not just take risks as you go through life? Then I decided to take risks of asking where people won't even try asking for the things they want. Then I took risks of, like I just, the example I made, to defend the people whom I cherish and love. Even though it might affect me, even though I might get hurt. That was what I thought in my mind. That is the mindset shift that helped me. go through life. And it was kind of like courage was building inside of me. So having that mindset shift, having that mental model grows three things in your mind. First, it builds your confidence. The reason I say it builds your confidence because it's as if when let's go back to the example of approaching a girl. The reason I say it builds confidence is because when you approach a girl, it's almost like this is nothing for me. There are things happening in the world that's way more worse than just approaching a girl. Like she's just a human. Go and talk to her. Like ask her name. Tell her that you are interested in her. Like tell her that you want a number. So like it's nothing. There are way worse people. There are wars going on in the world, and you are like a shy little boy backing off. Why? Just like do it. There are way worse things that happens in the world than just approaching some girl. Like she's a human. She does most things you also do. S- Like it doesn't make sense. Now from that, from doing that and thinking that there are way worse things happening in the world than you doing this specific thing. So that builds confidence. That's number one. So number two is it builds it builds this thing of having more guts in doing things. Because guts is a very important thing. It's not about being someone that just, how can I say it now? Number two is building guts. So having that mental model like that I just told you about builds guts. And the reason I say it builds guts, there's things people are scared of doing, but they do it anyway. Like me personally, there's other people who almost like they know it might hurt them, but they have the guts to do it anyway. They have the guts to do it anyway, even if they sacrifice something about themselves. That is number two. I honestly, there's not a lot I can say about being gutsy or so. Guts is almost like your body just moves without you having to think about it. It's like it's instinct. That's the word. It's instinct. So yeah, that is guts. Number three, it builds more self acceptance. And by self acceptance, with that self acceptance comes gratitude as well. Because keeping in mind that there's way worse things that's happening in the world, being grateful for what you have is the ingredient to accepting yourself. And there's actually something very important that I would want you to just hear. It's from this book. It's kind of like a sales book. So it's Tom Hopkins, How to Master the Art of Selling. But he says something very important here, and it's that self acceptance is a motivator. And okay, let me just read this passage for you. This is what he says about self acceptance. Self acceptance marks the day when the opinions of other people don't control you anymore. It's the day you start making yourself heard when you don't agree. It's the night you suddenly jump a jet to Europe for a vacation. It's the morning you stay in bed because you want to. It's the hour when you're all through with the games you don't want to play, through with the roles you don't want to live. It's the moment you finally unlock your potential, become you, know that you've become you, and know that you are completely and gloriously your own person. Like, doesn't that sound exciting? Just the thought of it, accepting yourself, shifting your mind to doing things you don't actually want to do, but thinking of what the benefit might be. And this message, this message is mostly to the men out there. Because as a man, life is hard. As a man, you need to do things without complaint. Because that is how life is as a man. And I don't want to talk about like men are better than women and or women are better than men. Both have their own equal strengths and weaknesses. And me personally, I believe that men and women they complement each other instead of competing against each other. So yes, but as a whole, life is hard as a man. You have to make yourself valuable in this world because as you get older, it life is getting harder and harder and harder for you. Life is really getting harder for you, and being in this day and age 2025, it's even harder. But you just need to be humble and open to new things, and instead of being ignorant to new information and new valuable things. So that is what I would want people just to understand, having that mental model. And if you just think about it, like what I just mentioned, it's three important things that you need in order to go out there and do the things that is necessary for your success in the end. But thank you for those who have listened. And so, yes.